All right, this shit is on. Yo, let's go. Hey, welcome back, the Rowan AG show. Like we never left. I guess we shouldn't even call it a comeback, right?
Don't call it a comeback. Been here for years.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey man, been hearing about a lot of podcasts popping off, a lot of podcasts out there popping off, trying to make some noise, make some headway. While we was going, they got fat. They got fat while we were going.
Yeah, they got fat when everybody starved on the streets.
Starved.
You know what I'm saying?
But we're back. We're
Yeah.
back.
A nickel bag is sold in the park. I want in.
Yeah, no
It's my
dope,
turn.
no dope deals, no crap games, no nothing. Yeah.
Pick up the card, Artie. Pick
They
up the
don't.
card.
They don't even know what that come from. One of the best.
Not
one of
at
the
all.
best crime movies out. One of the best.
Ever.
We're gonna talk about some crime stuff too, and everything on this. You know what I mean? Try to give y'all some updates or whatever. A lot of them podcasts out there. We're not gonna name all of them or name any of them because we're gonna name one.
We
Because
don't
one
name-
we give props to.
Right. We don't name names here.
Yeah, we don't name. Nobody's pointing.
We still go by street rules.
Yep.
We don't name names, but we're the originators of this shit.
No doubt.
Know that.
We started this. You know what I'm saying?
We've been doing this for like
And
going on 15 years.
Yeah, yeah. And listen, I'm not gonna say like we started the whole podcast thing. However,
We
in
were
this
at the
genre, it was because it was podcasts out there before us. But in this genre, you know what I'm saying, we was popping off first. Now everybody like, and you know what I'm saying, we're trying to like report on like the same type of news that we report on and anything. You know what I'm saying, like pop, hip hop, street. And all of that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, now everybody trying to jump into the folds or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But yo, we've been covering this lifestyle thing for a long time, man.
Exactly. But not only that, we're not just lifestyles. We also hit philosophy too. We give you a good dose of philosophical street knowledge.
Come on, listen. It's all about still, man. It's like
Yeah,
solid
it's all about
infotainment.
it. Exactly.
Information
There you
and
go.
entertainment all together.
That's right.
There it is. Hey, man. Yo, listen. When I was talking about the street stuff and everything, I'm saying about the whole King of New York. A lot of people don't watch these YouTube shows and everything, these like web series.
True that.
But let's be straight up about this. The illest web series goes to who?
Money and violence.
Money and Violence. And not because everybody knows what it is now because it's on Tidal and all that, whatever like that. But we was doing Money and Violence on the first season and everything when it was like
Year and a half ago.
each episode and everything was like 3 parts and everything because it was 17 minutes and 18 minutes or whatever like that. Cause,
Exactly.
you know, they was on the constraints of the, before YouTube started giving them the hour blocks.
Right.
And anything, whatever. But Money and Violence, Rafe and, and Miz and everything, stick up kids out of Brooklyn.
Exactly.
The new Brooklyn, as they call it.
The new Brooklyn, yes sir. And them, just like us, they started that whole YouTube web series.
That web series thing. They was the pioneers. I give them that much.
Pioneers.
They was the
Just
pioneers
like
of the street web series.
That's one of the reasons why we messed with them so hard. But the story too, the cleverness, because there's a lot of things that are in Money and Violence that I'm pretty sure that people just don't get. Like a lot of the fine details, and also like little homages and little jabs at other things that are in like pop culture and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that people just don't get it.
Who your favorite character on Money and Violence?
Oh come on, man.
Is Rafe. Because Rafe be dropping the philosophy.
Oh, you know what? Aside from Rafe, because Rafe is going to be everybody's favorite. It's his show. But my second favorite is going to have to be Miz, and I know that's cliche because you know what I'm saying they go together like bologna and Wonder Bread, but Miz he if you look at them in perspective, Rafe is like yin and yang. They're both like yin and yang.
Sure indeed.
Rafe is he's purposeful violence, but he's more on the philosophical side. Like he's not scared to bust his guns, but he's more methodical. He has a lot of knowledge that goes behind his actions. Miz, he's
let that thing go.
He's the id. He's the id and the ego. He lets that thing go. He lets some things fly, and he'll just he'll
deal with the consequences later.
He'll deal with the consequences later. He'll just run off on the plug
twice,
and you know what I'm saying, and then just kind of find his way, as he goes along.
Yeah, yo, listen. But there's a lot of people in there who drop jewels. Like, and I know, Rafe, you know what I'm saying? I forget his last name. I just know his Moises. Renew. Okay.
Yeah.
GT, Sac Passe, Nabule, and everything. I don't know what none of that mean, but yeah. So the dude out of Brooklyn and everything, Haitian dude. He really put that whole thing together, and the way he wrote it is like a coming of age, really for Cain.
Absolutely.
It's really the story is really about Cain. So it's a coming of age of Cain to see how Cain start off as like a more docile, submissive type of guy who's getting jumped and dragged through the mud by the stick up kid.
Right.
What's his name?
Mister.
Mister.
By Mister.
And whatchamacallit, and then as the show goes on, Cain and Nathan, he comes of age and he's busting his gun.
Exactly.
And at the end of season 2, which is like this last season.
Come on, man, you giving it away too much. There's people that haven't even seen season 1 yet.
Yo,
hey, we giving it away already.
Check it out. Go check that out.
But let's put it this way: Cain goes from kind of weighing his options in terms of the straight life, being an L7, a square, or being in the streets, and right now he's leaning more towards the street. He's more in depth in the streets right now.
And you'll see why. But you gotta watch that thing there. Hey, another one. Respect Life. Respect Life. I don't know if you even got into Respect Life. Respect Life is good.
I didn't get to Respect Life just yet.
It's good. That's another good show. And off from the they got my man Mello in it. If you want to know who the main character is, his name is Mello. Light skinned dude with dreads and anything. I like the way he moved too.
Right.
And if you want to get into I got another one called Cleveland Heights Girl, and everything is based in Cleveland. Heights Girl is good, and they, I'm saying that one is more of a drama and anything or whatever. But it's a good show and everything. But check it out, it's a good web series. But there's a lot of them out there and everything. Actually, I'm gonna start loading all of those web series up onto and allow people to go to the links and everything right on the stillmagonline.com website and everything soon. So.
Absolutely. Just Jezebel, Lanes.
Lanes. Lanes. I can't forget that.
Yeah, Professional Chiller.
There's some good ones out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, check them out though and everything. But I think that's the new wave. That's the new wave now and everything that people are doing like web series.
Right.
And just trying to show hone their chops and everything and show like their skills and everything with the camera now. And some of these people and everything, I'm saying like Money of Honors, they started with one camera shooting from one angle.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, they got the money back and behind them and everything from Jay and Title and all of that and everything. So now they shoot with more cameras and they got more of they got more like the wardrobe is there and the styling is there. Whatever. They even got they got people appearing in the show. They got T.I. They had Kevin Childs and everything from Don Diva and everything. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Kev Childs.
Your boy Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder is on there.
He's a recurring character.
Yep. And they got some people on there, so
yeah,
you know what I mean. And they got some real good looking chicks on there. Don't play Shay. I like Shay.
I like Shay too because she's a little ghetto trampy thought, and she's real sexy.
Jessica's dope.
I like Jessica too. I don't think I completely agree with with what happened to her.
Yeah, but neither one of them better call him better not call him call him Damon.
Nah.
They better call him Chopper.
Better call him Chopper.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the other thing that I thought was hilarious. He actually put like a down south dude as up like north. One of what I'm saying, not just up north, but up in the Bronx, up near Harlem, just taking over Harlem.
Running
that's your boy. That's your boy Chopper.
That's
your boy Chopper.
Yeah, I like that though. You gotta check it out. The Money and Balance. We ain't gonna talk too much about it and everything, and then you don't get a chance to enjoy it and everything. So, you know what I mean? Check all of those out and everything. Like I said, we're gonna post them and everything. Let y'all get involved and see what you've been missing out on and everything. And YouTube is free. You get to see all of this for free. That's the dopest thing.
Right, but that's also not just that it's free. It's just that was just the natural evolution of TV and shows and creativity. It's like ever since YouTube came on the scene, it's always been like a haven for for new creativity to kind of come up and shine. You know what I'm saying? I.e. Justin Bieber. He got his he pretty much got his deal off of his little YouTube account and the stuff that he was putting out there. Ed Sheeran and all them. Yeah.
Okay.
And with the the TV series coming on YouTube and getting bought up by like Tidal or Hulu or stuff like that, it's a natural evolution. We're actually going to stop. It looks like we're going to stop buying TVs or even subscribing to like cable and satellite TV and all that stuff.
It's gonna be everything gonna be online.
Everything's gonna be online. That's the new move.
Yeah. And I know this whole Revolt and Tidal thing is kind of Revolt is Diddy's and Tidal is Jay-Z's and everything is gonna kind of move. I'm hoping they don't move YouTube into the the charging for content and everything thing too soon.
They already have it.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
those
web
they're
series
not making
yeah. So it's like they have to, you can buy movies or whatever like that. You can pay to watch movies or stream them. But hey man, you listen to Drake CD?
I listened to a little bit of it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Drake fan per se, but I can appreciate what he's doing. Is him in terms of like the forefront of rap of today? He's right there. He's right there. Like I can see his genius in bringing the trends, bringing the new level of talent, to the game and everything. Him, Kendrick, and J. Cole. I see them as like the, pardon my French, but the holy trinity of rap of today, of the 2010s, probably the 2020s. So
go with that.
So, from what I heard from Drake, I mess with it for what it's worth, I mess with it for what he's trying to do.
Is that the cleaning lady out there?
Or
You still messing with that cleaning lady, man?
She still working?
Yeah, she's still working.
I didn't see her.
Yeah, she's
look, me and Consuelo, we had a romance back in the days. I don't know if you remember that, but
I think she got married and divorced and anything since then.
I hope she did get divorced because I want to take her back into the cleaning closet and
it's just like crazy. He's at the cleaning closet.
Show her my equipment. It still works.
You show her the mop head.
Yeah, just show it to her.
This is crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, I like the Drake joint. You know what I'm saying? I like the vibe. I always like the vibe to Drake's joint. His CDs. And anything. Drake did 239,000 units on his third or fourth week out.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I heard about that.
He's still doing his numbers. He's still killing them.
Yeah.
He's still killing them. You know what I mean?
What he do was the first 3 days? It was like
150.
630. 630. There you go.
630. He said
630. His first day.
Yeah. 630,000. It's a lot of numbers and anything. Especially at a time when music don't really sell like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, especially when people getting it for free.
And you gotta, everybody streaming and sharing stuff. And then it's like, you gotta come up with some type of marketing scheme to sell your stuff, like how Beyonce did the whole, the lemonade
thing? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got everybody thinking that she beefing with Jay and all of that. And, if that's the marketing scheme, or if it's real, that's their business and everything. I hate that everybody try to break down. Like everybody think that they're a marketing teacher now. Like they can
like they're a marketing guru now.
Yeah, and they marketing critics and they can dissect everything.
Like they understand subtext.
Yeah, like it's like knock it off. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like all right, if you can, if they using that as a marketing employee or whatever like that to sell records, then so be it. And then because it's usually the people who saying that are the people or trying to dissect it are the people who want to sell music too, and they're not selling as much. So it's like this, knock it off. You know what I mean? Let them do what they got to do and sell records. If you think it's just a marketing play, don't buy the music. Just don't buy the music. Don't even subscribe to it. You know what I mean? Not the music, not the story, not the nothing. But I'm going to tell you, Confessions was the best that ever did it. That dude sold what, like 16 million, 17 million in anything on Confessions? Usher, yeah. And and that story was great. I don't care that it wasn't true. I don't care that it came out that it wasn't true, but I like the story. I like the whole idea behind it and everything. I like that, you know what I'm saying? He made us believe it. So ever since then, people feel like they don't want to be dubbed the dummy again. You know what I mean? But I liked it.
That was as a side note, that was undisputedly his best album in my opinion.
That was his best album.
Definitely
his best album. No, speaking of albums, ever since this whole Drake situation and everything with his joint dropping and my man, and here's what we give here's that space and that time where we give the shout out to another podcast. And I'll name this podcast later and anything. I'll name this podcast later.
Podcast later.
Joe Budden's podcast
Joey B.
with with Marissa Mendez and Rory. Mm-hmm. His two sidekicks on the show.
Yeah, shout out to Jersey. Let's get
Joe, he has a great podcast and everything. I love the way he do it and everything. It seems like it's on the fly or whatever like that. He speak his mind. He say whatever. Mm-hmm. We actually had Joe on our show twice before.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Twice before, back in the days, so we also had, Imani, his homeboy,
yes, sir.
and anything who sings and anything on the background for some of the joints.
And that was around the time of Slaughterhouse, I think.
Yeah, yep, around the time the Slaughterhouse first season.
The Slaughterhouse first season, yes, sir.
Anyway, so Joe, he was talking, he went on a rant about Drake and anything or whatever. Since then, Drake's been in the studio with French Montana, blah, blah, blah. He did a song. He said, pump up it up in the beginning and everything. Joe, they tried to put the batteries in Joe's back and say, like, Drake was coming at him. Joe don't, he ain't take the bait. But, however, it did inspire Joe to get in that studio. And Joe's been working with Arab Music.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
And he got that CD coming out. He said, give it 2 weeks. He said that on his Instagram a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Roughly 2 weeks. He said he about to drop the Rage in the Machine. And anything CD, so
I can't wait for that
mixtape. So, it's going to be something. I'm saying, based on the content I've been hearing on his Instagram page and everything. So, shout outs to Joe's. I'll name that podcast later. Shout out to him with his new CD coming out with Arab Rage the Machine. If that's going to be the name of it, and shout out to Joe just because Joe's one of the illest lyricists out, man, ever. Because he don't waste beats, he don't waste music. You know what I mean? A lot of people. A lot of rappers, they get out there and everything, and they waste music and everything. They say stuff twice, and they let the beat ride a little too long, and whatever like that. Joe don't really do that, and even when he does that, then and if he was to do it, then the song ends up being 7 minutes, and he probably only wasted 10 seconds of it. You know what I mean? Joe's good for that. He'll give you a long song.
Yeah, Joe has a lot to say. And a lot to get across. I think Joe. I mean, this is just me listening to Joe over the years. He has a lot going on in his head that I don't think he can like completely get across to the masses that he think they'll understand. So he uses a lot of if you listen to him, he uses a lot of metaphors and a lot of things in his speech that let you know exactly where his headspace is at.
Listen, man.
But it's all vicious. It's all dope.
And Joe's vocabulary is so dope. And anything that he don't play with vocabulary. He don't play with words or whatever like that. You can tell he's well read. You know what I'm saying? He pays attention to things or whatever like that. And that's what's necessary in anything. If you want to be a lyricist, then you got to actually know lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you want to say something, your logic has to be strong. And his logic is very strong. That's why I mess with Joe. Not just because we from the same state.
But yeah, I give Joe props and anything. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you was asking me about this book, right?
Angie
Martinez, yeah, the My Voice book. What is it? My Voice, a memoir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered the book. I pre-ordered the book and everything, to show some support, and then I started reading it and everything started getting interesting. I just have enough time to finish it or whatever like that. So I'm only in the first couple of pages and everything, but I'm interested in it because. Angie say some stuff about some things and that I remember sometime the time frame that I remember and some of the time frame I was away, I was in prison for or whatever like that, but I always wanted to know the truth behind it. And it seems like Angie, she tells the truth. She's an honest person and everything or whatever. She don't seem like she's gonna like fuel the BS.
Yeah, she was never one to really hold her tongue, even back when she was like really popping on Hot 97 mid 90s.
Yeah,
never held a tongue. I knew that.
Yeah, so it's I think it looks like it's gonna be a good book, So I'm gonna check it out. They say it's been flying off the shelves and everything. They said for the past couple of days, and since it came out last week, they said it can't stay on the shelves. So,
that's good. I'm glad for her. I'm proud of her. I mean, Angie, she was always like in terms of like radio personalities, especially in hip hop. Angie is definitely, I want to say a pioneer, but I think she might be bigger than that because it's like, it's part of a promo, the voice of New York, Angie Martinez. That's exactly what she was. She was part of what made Hot 97 the beacon of hip hop from like early '90s to whenever she left and went to Power 105.
Hey man, is FM radio out of here? Is it whack now?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't listened to FM radio in a long time.
FM radio's out of here, right?
It's got to be, because I mean, I thought FM radio was out of here when Sirius bought XM, and they combined forces, and people started going to them.
I'm be honest with you. I only listen to FM radio when I know it's gonna be. I don't listen for music. I listen for, like, if I know certain people that mix is gonna be on, like Envy in the morning. But I listen for talk and interviews. You know what I mean? I like to hear people talking about stuff, and people interviewing people or whatever like that, just to see how they react to questions or whatever. Sure. I get a kick out of that.
Like when your boy Birdman went up there and
exactly. That was a garbage day and everything. Yeah. But I mean, I got a kick out of it. I guess the world got a kick out of it. But
made a meme out of himself.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something.
I got some ill stuff and anything, as far as like some interviews and anything that's lined up. I got some real ill. You gonna trip. You gonna like it. And anything. Some people and anything who wanna come on the show or whatever. So you're gonna like these people.
Oh, you already know.
We're thinking about getting a female counterpart in here too, and anything to kind of mix this thing up too.
We do. I mean, it can't just be just the two of us.
It can be. We did it. Shit.
I mean, I know, but when we start getting into stuff like relationships and men and women.
All right, listen. If we need a female, then what I'm saying, find a female, or you think we should have a female up here and anything to bounce some things off of. Definitely. And anything, whatever, or to stand up for the women and anything, because it's all about the feminist movement now. I don't know if Donald Trump would like that, but I think Donald Trump single-handedly just destroyed the feminist movement. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see Donald Trump show up at a slut walk, an Amber Rose slut walk. How would that work out? You know what I mean?
I think that'd be the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, because Donald Trump don't got no give a damn for women.
Right, but not even that. I think that, but even more than that, Donald Trump just has no. He has no give a damn about really anything that people hold sacred nowadays. Like you know how people like take pride in like being a part of different groups. Gay, gamer, radio personality, whatever. He just says F everybody. And he attacks everybody, and I love it.
Yep. Listen, I don't love him to be the president because he's gonna mess around and have everybody hating us, and they all gonna join forces, and
they hate us anyway.
And they're gonna join forces because they don't mess with each other either. Yeah. But they're gonna when you got a common enemy, then you become allies.
Absolutely.
And anything, so you can annihilate that enemy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a powerful common enemy and anything. But it's gonna get to the point where everybody's gonna look at us as a common enemy, and they're gonna get together and they're gonna tear us apart. And you know what I mean? That's what scares me and anything about Donald Trump being the president. And it's like, I think people they're kind of dying and anything for they looking at him as to be the president just because he's saying things that a lot of people agree with, because I think he's the dummies president. I think he's like he could be the president for the dummies. He's like a nomination for the dummies. The people who don't know nothing about politics and anything, who just say anything. He's him. He's that person. He's good for them. You know what I mean? So I think like anybody who never understood politics or whatever like that, and they just want to hear somebody say like, "Hey, I don't like the way this is going," and nope, I'm just going to cross my arms and pout my lips out. They're like this, yeah, I like that, and they agree with him. You know what I mean? Because he does the same thing that they would do. What the hell are they making on TV though?
I don't know, but it looks dope. Yeah, I just like the way she was shaking her hips. Anyway.
Hey, back to
Trump.
Back to the female that we might need a female. And anything, or if a female want to, get involved with this thing, you know what I'm saying? Just hit us up. And anything, hit us up in Zay Publishing at yahoo.com. ZAEPUBLISHING at yahoo.com. Zay Publishing at yahoo.com. All right.
Hold you, quick. Do you practice that in the morning? Like you just wake up, wipe the steam away from the mirror, and just practice that entire line?
Man, I've been saying that for years. You know what I mean? I've been saying that for years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It don't change.
Yeah.
Anything, but check it out. Check it out. Though, holla at us and anything. If you want to be the female counterpart, or somebody who want to be, then holla at us. Yeah, hey man, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna stop saying in everything. I was gonna try, but I'm not gonna stop saying and everything. You know, I'm gonna keep saying it because that's me. That's what I do. I say and everything. You know, damn, they're making some real nice stuff on here. Yo, this is incredible. Like I'm just like this DIY channel is incredible. You know what I mean, I gotta shut the TV off, you know, watching this nonsense in here.
Yeah.
Anything, but damn, she made everything. Hey man, would you feel funny if you had like let's say if you didn't know how to do all the stuff that you do, and, you know, because you make stuff and you build stuff at home, but suppose you didn't, and you had a female who did, you was dealing with a female and everything, and she came to your house and she was like this, hey, you know, you need to she said your heat's not coming up good, and she went downstairs and started messing with your hot water heater and your furnace and everything, and she changed the filter and she was down there like banging on stuff and came back up. It should be fine now. How would you feel about that?
I feel two ways. First, I would say how much I owe you, which really is, I'm gonna give you something that has nothing to do with money, and two, what size panties you wear?
What size panties you wear?
What size panties you wear?
Actually,
you know what? I'm sorry. That all combines into one. I'm sorry. Just one thing. I'm about to give you this thing. That's pretty much what it comes. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Because
you're about to dunk.
Because I smell where you're coming from. I know a lot of dudes would feel some kind of way about that, but
and that's what I want to know. Like, dude, like, so you wouldn't feel no kind of way about a female who does excuse me, who does extra things
things that necessarily a man should be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll put it this way: I believe that all men should be able to know how to, figure stuff out, work with their hands, because it's not really a woman's job to be able to know how to install a hot water heater or sink and nothing like that. I mean, it's not really in a tool bag. I mean, it's a plus when they do know how to do that, but a man should know how to do that. Basically, that's just basic fundamentals, and there's a lot of dudes out here that don't know how to do that. So, I mean, if you get mad at that, you really shouldn't. The only thing you shouldn't get mad at her knowing how to do it. You should get mad at you not knowing how to do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's all really an ego thing. I mean, shit. After you're done, we could high five and hop in the shower. I'll wash your back and pull your hair.
So do you
spit
think
in your face?
You spit in your face. Hey, so do you think? So is it So if she's downstairs, messing with the furnace and changing filters and doing all types of stuff or whatever, do you think that you should be upstairs cooking?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Because and only on me, I know how to cook. Mm-hmm. But I also know how to change. I know how to change the filters and all that.
I just feel like, listen. Here's my take on it. It's like, listen. If she knows, I don't give a damn what you know how to do. If you know how to do something good, then do it. You know what I'm saying? And if I know how to do something good, then I'm gonna do it. Mm-hmm. If it happens to be like, you know how to work on furnaces, and I know how to clean the bathroom and anything good and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how to clean the bathroom good, and I don't know a damn thing about furnaces. I'm like this. Well, you know what we need to do to get things to work properly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't think that, I think that a lot of times, or in today's society and anything, in this whole, everybody trying to be such individuals that we kind of lost our way in anything with everybody, with what each gender is supposed to do. And anything, because everybody like this, you know what, you got to accept people for who they are and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. But then women get mad when, they got some bum dude who's sitting there in their house with his feet up and everything, and she got to work and she got to provide the food and she got to cook it or whatever. Like that, he don't know how to do nothing. It's like this. Well, you should force a man to be a man and say, like, I'm not trying to have no man acting like no chick sitting in my house with his feet up playing video games while I work and come home and cook too. Yeah. And then, because you just became the man, and he's the woman for sitting at home waiting. Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to force people to be who they truly are, and everything, which kind of leads to this whole, everybody trying to be such individuals and trying to be, you got all of this nonsense happening in North Carolina, the whole gender situation with the bathrooms. You know what I mean? I'd have it fit.
I think, you know what, I know people are in uproar about that, but I think that's hilarious. And I don't really see the problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, if you're a man, mm-hmm. why are you I mean, you should already know that you need to use just the men's room, and mm-hmm. you shouldn't really be trying to go into the women's room, but mm-hmm. yes, women use the women's room and men use the men's room.
But they're trying to say, like, if a man wants to identify, if he wants to identify as a woman and anything, he should be allowed to use a woman's bathroom. Mm-hmm. I got an issue with that because, mm-hmm. I got 3 daughters. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If, they're grown and anything, whatever, 23, 24, and 25. But it's like, if my daughter's in the bathroom and a dude is like, in the bathroom or whatever like that with her, and he's calling himself a woman, you know what I'm saying? It's like she might come up and be like, yo, there was a man in there and anything, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's, being a woman, he's acting like a woman, or he called, I guess he considers himself a woman. All right, my daughters know how to, they know how to shrug it or laugh it off. But suppose you had a 10-year-old daughter and anything, she's in there. You know what I'm saying? It messes her head up. Exactly. You know what I mean? Why should she have to have that lesson in life at that age? You know what I mean? Number one. Now, and number two, suppose he's a man acting like a woman just to get into a female's bathroom.
Exactly.
Suppose he's on some bosom buddies type of thing. Remember that show, Bosom Buddies?
Yeah, with Bronson Pinchot and
Tom Hanks.
And Tom Hanks.
Yeah, back in the days. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a lot of cases like that. Yeah. That's and see, like us men, we don't mind if a woman want to act like a man and she want to come into the dude's bathroom. Yeah. She come in the bathroom, whatever like that. I'm gonna be like, yo, I might step 2 feet back away from the stall and everything, you know what I'm saying, from the the urinal and everything while we're using the bathroom. Like,
just give her a nice good yellow fountain arc.
You know what I'm saying? Here, well, check me out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we dogs, and we gonna be dogs no matter what. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like we want you to come to the bathroom. Yeah. So it's a little different for us.
Yeah. It's an issue. It's an issue when the roles are reversed because women are more sensitive to that.
Yeah.
But it's also like, okay, so if that's cool, for a dude that identifies himself as a woman, like if you feel that's cool, for him to use the women's bathroom or whatever because he identifies himself as a woman. Mm-hmm. My question is, A, where does it end? Mm-hmm. And B, why don't we just have all co-ed bathrooms?
All co-ed bathrooms. You have all co-ed bathrooms. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the end game in that?
Yeah, it might get crazy. It might It might get crazy and anything. It might get kind of crazy and anything.
It definitely get crazy.
When everybody's drinking or at a club or something.
Exactly.
Like that,
and then it turns into the tunnel. And we know how well that story goes.
Yeah. Hey, I went to a co-ed bathroom, in another country and anything. I won't get into it. Got kind of crazy over there. It's crazy there. Yeah.
I went to a co-ed bathroom once too.
In Puerto Rico, it was crazy.
In Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico had a co-ed bathroom.
Oh no, I was talking about a co-ed bathroom in Jersey. At least I thought it was a co-ed bathroom.
You said you thought it was?
Yeah, because all right. So it's at a lounge, right? Mm-hmm. And I was drinking a little bit, and I met a chick, mm-hmm. and she brought me into the bathroom.
So you made it co-ed?
I guess so.
Yeah, I made a couple of bathrooms.
She took advantage of me in the woman's bathroom, and it became co-ed.
Okay. See?
A very loud co-ed too.
A very loud co-ed.
Was
it a single bathroom or was it like a...
No. It had like 4 stalls.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, I think I almost knocked down one of the partitions.
That's the best. Yeah. Hey, my man, when I was away and we was on a visit, we was in the visiting room. He probably heard this podcast and bust out laughing. But we was in the visiting room, and he used to, whenever we were going visits and anything, right, he always trying to figure out a way where he can, get his thing off.
Oh, do his thing?
And everything. Yeah. So his girl came up and, and this guy, he's like, hey, you know what? I'm trying to get to the bathroom. So I'm like, this dude's really trying to get into the ladies' bathroom. But it's the ladies' bathroom for visitors. It's not for us. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting across the visitor. I'm watching. But I never seen him go in there. But he was stuck in there because he couldn't get out. Because, the COs were there or whatever. Mm-hmm. So his girl, she walked out first. And she's wondering why he's not coming out.
Right.
But he can't come out because there's like 2 or 3 COs by the desk. Right. And if he come out, one of them going to see him.
Exactly.
So some older ladies that went in there and they saw him in there. And he told me that when they came in, they were like, baby, you stuck in here? And he was like, this, yeah. They said, we're going to get you out of here.
Oh,
and like, you know, the big old ladies had on their Sunday church outfits. Then they walked him out and everything. He was in between them and everything, crouched down. I didn't even see none of this. And anything. When I looked at, he was out there again. I was like, where was he at all the time? And he told me when we got back to the unit. I was like, yo, this dude's crazy. Anything, yeah. But this dude, he used to do some crazy stuff, man.
He sandwiched himself in between
some church ladies.
Two large church ladies.
I was like, wow.
Passed a bunch of seats. That's hilarious.
That's crazy. And then and he's tall too. It's funny. Another time, not to stay on him, but another time, he wanted to get at his girl so bad that it was like maybe like a 1.5 foot space behind the vending machines. Listen, hold up, it was behind the vending machines. And listen, and we can see it from where I'm sitting. Yeah. We can see it. And I'm sitting there, and this dude, he goes up to the vending machine. His girl go first, so he act like he wanted to tell her what to get, like she was getting his order wrong. And then he's like, no, not that. And he's walking over toward her, and I'm thinking he's just trying to tell her and everything like. So he looked back at me, and he gave me the signal like, hold me down. So I'm like, I'm just shook my head, and I'm like, what the hell are you going to do? Hold me down? Yeah. And then you out in the open. And he just like bent around the back of the vending machine, and he had his girl back there bent over, and everything behind the vending machine.
Getting it.
Yeah. I said, how's that? Anything but, you know, my man.
Well, look, all right, let's put it in context. Let's put a perspective on it. In jail, you do what you can to get what you can.
True.
Not to get what you can, not to get what you need. You know what I'm saying? You do what you can to get what you need. Let's put it that way.
True.
So with that, I can completely understand.
True.
And if you want more stories like that, I can guarantee you it's in your book.
Oh yeah.
I know it's in your book, Myth, Memoirs, and Confessions of an Ex-Felon.
Yeah. I got some stories in there. I got some stories told and untold.
Dominoes. I mean, no, what was it? Domino?
What?
The Domino story?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my joke.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Bullets. Yeah. I'm
Bullets.
sorry, Bullets.
Oh yeah, it's about the dominoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It's people still ask me about that. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, of course, females always ask me, you know, when they read the book, they say, so tell me about the bullets. And it's the funniest thing. Hey, you know what's really funny and everything is
what, Fifi?
No, not Fifi. That's funny too. But no, what's really funny is that when I did the stage play, when you know me and Prudence did the stage play.
Oh yeah.
We ran it for 3 days and everything. It's the stage play. It's called The Solitary Pen. You want to check that out? You can go on Facebook too and everything. It's called The Solitary Pen. You'll see it up there and everything. But the girl who played one of my love interests in the play. That sounds funny when you talk about real life. And anything, right? Love interest.
Yeah.
Who says that? Who talks like that?
Just say girl.
Yeah.
A playwright talks like that. So.
Yeah. Love interest.
So, give yourself a round of applause.
You know what I mean? So she read the book, of course, so she could get in character, whatever. And she really did resemble the person who she was playing. You know, she really did. It was my daughter's mother. She resembled her. You know, my two oldest daughters' mother, and she got it down packed, the whole character and the role, whatever. It was hilarious though because she wanted to break down what the bullets were to the whole crew. And I think I got that video's up on the page too, up on the Solitary Pen page. They're hilarious and everything because people was looking like, yo, say it again, and she like demonstrated the whole thing. Funny as hell.
Stupid.
Everything, but yeah, her name was Zakia. She was cool people.
What she look like?
Brown skin girl.
I don't even want to know I'm asking you. It doesn't matter. Just tell her that I love her and I don't even know her.
I'll tell her.
Okay.
I'll definitely tell her.
Thank you.
Definitely tell her. Go find her on Instagram. I'm gonna show you her Instagram.
Yeah. And if she really wants to know what the bullets are, I can demonstrate for her.
There you go. Hey, Dak, follow us on Instagram too. Follow us Still Mag. That's it. STEELMAG on Instagram.
Also follow us on you said Instagram already.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. Still Mag. STEELMAG. Jeez. What?
There you go.
Wow, what was I trying to spell just now? Yeah, follow us though. You know what I'm saying? Man, if you just go to stillmagonline.com, then you'll see everything. You just click on the icons and it'll take you right to the pages. Then you can follow us just like that. It's that easy. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we want to jump on here and talk about some stuff and
Get some stuff
and
off my
get
chest.
some stuff off our chest and everything. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot, like I said, got a lot of podcasts out there and everything thinking they, you know what I'm saying, they flexing their muscle or whatever like that. But you know,
a lot of world changes happened since we've been away.
Yeah.
I mean, most recently. I mean, the thing I'm still kind of reeling from it. Because it had a lot to do with my childhood, my upbringing. Prince died.
Prince did die.
Prince died a month ago.
Yeah.
A little over a month ago, and when I got the news, I don't know about you. When I got the news, I didn't know how to process it. Like a lot of people who are like real Prince fans, remember when he came out and been rocking with him for like 40 something years. You really don't know how to process something like that because it's like Prince was always somewhere around. Like if he wasn't in front of you, he was always in like the background.
But why
he was always there.
Prince looked more healthy than everybody.
Prince is one of those. He's probably one of the only artists that actually never did drugs ever. Never drink. You know what I'm saying? Never drank. Dude was a vegetarian his whole life.
I never thought so either and anything. But they try to make Prince seem like he was
a
stoner.
Nah. Man, because you can see it. Because here's the thing, it's like
he didn't look like anybody. Listen, I know what people who get high look like, and he ain't look like one of them.
Never. And even with like makeup, like everybody could say makeup, because he was like he had like like perfect flawless skin. It's like you can like even beyond makeup, you can tell. Prince, you can never say that you saw a bad picture of him ever, even up to his death. 57 years old and looked the same since he was 17. Craziness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can never blame it on drugs. Plus, like for people that know Prince, like Prince ate, slept, and breathed music. He only slept like maybe 4 hours a day. Everything else was devoted to music, and also doing drugs. Stuff was your creativity. And I know for him like that whole thing, it's like that's not an option. So drugs is probably
But
that's not the thing.
People always looking for. I think that if people can't find something to say bad about you and anything, it bothers them because if they can say something bad about you and anything and tear down, the person who everybody saw you as, and then it makes you closer to being like them. You know what I mean? So people want you to be as normal and as regular or less than regular and anything, or because they know like they haven't achieved much, so they want to try to tear down all of your achievements and anything to make you regular and anything, so to speak. I know, man. It's like you see that, and you see that with people, with celebrities. You see it with people, and you see it with people in real life. You know what I mean? I've noticed that just like actually lately. I've seen it, like, come on, I went to prison because of it, but people don't like when other people are doing good.
Yeah.
They don't like to, see or celebrate. They'll act like they do, but people don't like to see or celebrate another person's success and anything. So if they can do anything they can to tear it down, then they will. You know what I mean? And even sometimes in relationships. You know what I mean? You'll see somebody who you're in a relationship with, they be like, yo, you know what? If you do good, then you might not be here with me no more. So they kind of want to stifle that and anything and hold you down or whatever like that, and and I guess that's that ball and chain situation, anything or whatever. People call that marriage and anything, but ball and chain sometimes and anything can mean something else. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just that, like I said, I told somebody this today and everything. I said, we live in a finicky world and everything. These days it's such a finicky world that you got to be careful in what you love. You know what I mean? It's like, you got to be careful what you love nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll change up on you or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything changes so fast.
Yep. Everything changes.
Like even the 24-hour news cycle now, it's what was the big story yesterday. It's completely discarded and forgotten about in 12 hours.
Yep.
Make way for the new thing.
Yep.
Even reality TV. Anybody that watches reality TV, like Love and Hip Hop. What is that? Celebrity Rehab and all that stuff. It's like what's the main focus on that show is not going to be the main focus tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's how it is. It's like, everything moves so fast. Technology did it and everything,
Definitely.
like, you can point and click, you know what I'm saying? You can scroll or whatever like that to the next thing or whatever. And, that's just the way the world is. That's the way the world is today or whatever like that. But you got to find something that you can hold on to and anything that has some type of worth, whatever like that. Well, and I say that to say, like, hold on to us. We got worth. I mean, hey, I'm thinking about going into print. I think we're going to go into print.
For magazine?
Yeah. Going to go into print
All right.
and everything, I'm saying. I think this online thing, you know what I'm saying, is great or whatever like that. But I think that print is necessary because it kind of gives people something to hold on to or whatever like that.
There's definitely a death in the written word. Like with like Kindle, Audible, all your books, even the ones that are written hundreds of years ago. They're in PDF and audiobook format, and people are throwing out their books to make space. I mean, economically that works, but what you're really giving up is you're giving up
item in your hands that you can kind of sit on a train.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, read, you could turn the pages and you could be like, oh wow,
Yeah.
I didn't just kill my battery in my phone and anything by trying to read this whole thing before I got to where I was going. You can also put that in your pocket. You have your phone for phone calls and everything with your earpiece in your ear, and you can still read the magazine. So, and it's something that you could pass along to somebody instead of passing your phone to them or whatever. You could be like, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to still be online, but it's going to be in print format as well and everything, so that people can kind of get the best of both worlds or whatever like that. They want to read more up on something and anything or further an article, they can go online or whatever. So that's going to be the idea. That's where we're going with it. It's going to be a short read and anything, but it's going to have a bunch of stuff in it. You know what I mean? It's going to be lifestyle like we always do.
That's right.
Entertainment and information all at the same time. Quality stuff. Great graphics. You'll see. Everything. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. But,
and also, I'm starting back writing again.
That's what it is.
I'm starting back writing again, so look out for me also on my blog, and also
AG's
we also got to discuss a few of my manuscripts.
Got you. AG's a right ass, just so you know. AG's right. Hey, you want to read a good book and anything, or you want to refer a good book to some chicks or some women and some girls or whatever like that, or you want to read it yourself if you are a female or whatever. Ladies, I know why you're single. I wrote that not too long ago and everything, and I wrote it last year, and I think just check it out though. You know what I mean? You don't have to be single to check it out. It might keep you from being single. You don't
Hey, how about this? Read it, and then you call up to the radio station. You give us your feedback. You tell us what what you got out of it.
There you go. That's what you do.
How about that?
Ladies, and you
let us know.
You can get that right on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? But follow the page on Facebook, and you'll see exactly where you can get it from. Or you know what I'm saying? The same thing with is he high? The dog?
I don't know if dogs get high.
Yeah, people get their dogs high. Or you can and you can check out Myths, Memoirs, and Confessions of an Ex-Felon. Get that on Amazon as well. There's a Facebook page for that too.
Yeah,
but
and also check out the blog Talk to G. That's TALK, the number 2 G at blogspot.com.
Hey, we're gonna get up out of here and everything. All right, I think that's good enough and everything for a first one. Just to let you people know that
Well, first in a long time, but this is probably like our 304 something or other.
Yeah, we've been killing this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, other podcasts and anything who think that you got your feet, under you, whatever like that. Don't get comfortable. Don't do that. Don't even do that to yourself. Yeah. All right, come back. I get that.
That's right.
We will come get that.
That's right. Call us the Shifting Sands.
Word up. We will definitely come get that. But yo, we out of here, man. All right, the Rowan AG Show, brought to you by stillmagonline.com, Still Magazine, and we out of here. We do it again in a minute.
1